Hello everybody, welcome back to Jenkins Plays Pokemon. We're back with more information. Riddler Khu keeps spilling out little hints and tricks and riddles here and there. We'll get into that, but before we do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to follow along for more exciting Pokemon content. Happy to update you guys with the information that we're getting. In the meantime, I am working on a big Nuzlocke project, which will be debuting shortly as well. So let's get into it. We're following, of course, Riddler Khu. He's a very credible leaker here, currently Zodiac Cooler, who started tweeting again this past day or so. He tweeted out this picture of the lake house. This is an old school movie with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, and it was about these two long lost lovers that were separated by time. They didn't live at the same time as each other, but they both were in that house, in a house together, the lake house, at just different points of time. And so they were connected, and there was this whole love story with it. So the Riddler says, try to project their relationship into Titan. So first thing that comes to my mind are the professors themselves, right? Is this an homage to the professor being in the future, right? Professor Turo and Professor Sada being in the past, but then they're somehow long-lost lovers. Could be, maybe. I can see that happening, but how they're connected really is the question, of course. The next thing he did was he said this Titan and then V, which is the number 5, and then some translations here. Some different people in the community translated this, and it seems to be interpreted as crows, and it's tied specifically to a Japanese manga that's about these kind of like hoodlum bad guys, bad boys, in a kind of like schoolish setting. And so the Titan V seems to be villain, and this is perhaps giving us a hint of what the Titan villains are going to be, what the evil team is going to be. And if this is true, this doesn't seem to be like a big organization, Team Rocket, Team Magma kind of style organization, but more so maybe they're just kind of like annoying bullies. And if you add like the racing theme to it and crows, it right away made me think of like maybe they're going to have a whole flying team, right? Maybe they're like badass racers on these bikes that are racing up and distracting you. And then they have these bird Pokemon, flying Pokemon that come with them. So I think that'd be pretty cool, a flying kind of team that just kind of harasses you here and there. But then obviously they wouldn't be the main team, and maybe that's still where the professors are evil, as we've talked about in the past. And check out my video on that as well after this one. Next up, he posted Titan R, and then he did black and white, X and Y, and sword and shield. Then he put female, female, male. At least that's what we can presume. This seems to hint at the Titan rivals. So in Rivals in black and white, you had Sharon and Bianca and N, right, who were two boys and a girl. In X and Y, you had Shauna, Trevor, and whatever that little dweeb's name is. So 2 boys and a girl. And then in Sword and Shield, we had Marnie, Hop, and Bede or Bede or whatever. There's 2 boys and a girl. So this seemed to hint at the rivals in Scarlet and Violet. You have 2 female rivals and a male rival. So I guess, again, it's another group. And my guess is that Nemona is one of those, if not your main rival here. So next up, he posted a image saying that you would see similar stuff in Titan. And so this is from a game, Detroit Become Human. I don't know much about this game, so perhaps somebody else does. If you have any ideas in the comments of what this game is and how you think it connects, please let me know. Let me know in the comments below. We can talk about and discuss. Next up, he goes back to one of our rivals, Nemona, and says, seems to be a perfect character from the story of Titan. She's basically a goddess, both tender and powerful. So this definitely seems like, again, because she's the older sister kind of vibe, that she seems similar to Hop's brother, the champion of Sword and Shield, right? Where he was the older sibling and he was one to look up to because he was the current champion. While Nemona might not be the current champion in this game, she definitely seems to be a rival character that can help make your character grow, right? So that'll be interesting. Even more interesting, though, is the next one. He said gym leaders in Elite Four of Titan all have occupations. They all have real jobs. So either A, this is just a nice change of pace where we've always wondered what the heck do gym leaders do when they're not gym leaders. And maybe this is them just coming to reality with, hey, these guys should probably have real jobs too. Or it's tied to the story, right? That they all have real jobs and maybe they're only part-time gym leaders, or maybe you have to convince them to be gym leaders again, whatever that might be. But I think that's really cool and really interesting to the storyline, and I think it adds more depth to these characters. We've seen it a little bit, right? The bug-type gym leader in Black and White. He was an artist, and in also in Black and White, you had the electric gym leader, Elisa, who was a model, right? Some of them had jobs, but not all of them kind of did. And then he comments to the gym leader E4 of Titan having occupations to say that, by the way, highlights are common in Titan. So the word highlights there, I'm not sure what that could mean. I mean, maybe it's as simple as maybe they have highlights in their hair, right? It's just like Nimona has a green kind of stripe in her hair. Maybe that's what he meant, that their hair color literally kind of signifies what gym type they might be. Other than that, I'm not sure what that could be hinting at, unless their occupations somehow tied to their gym types, which I would imagine so. So that'd be interesting. And then he does a personal take about his favorite gym leader, which was teased in the first promotional video, that she's very sexy, and she has like the teardrop mole. I'm not sure if it's a mole or like a tattoo, where you kind of see like that teardrop kind of tattoo that some people and some characters have. So maybe that's the one that he thinks is attractive. And I mean, my guess is that it's the spider web that we saw in the first teaser trailer on that shirt. Some people thought that might have been the evil team, but I think that spider web might be a hint at a bug-type gym leader, so maybe that's the one that he likes. And then he says, my favorite Elite Four is elegant and valiant, and then it reminds him of this Takarazuka. So again, I don't know who Takarazuka is, but maybe that's a cool character that we can check out. If you find out who that is, leave some comments in this. Leave me a comment in the comment section below as well. Let's see. Then he posted some of these. I'm not sure if it's relevant to the characters, that theme, or Pokemon. I mean, it probably is. All the stuff he does is kind of relevant, but I'm just going to skip past that for now. Then he jokes about it being his birthday. Who knows if that's even a thing. All right. So then he goes to this picture of Teddy Ursa. And he has a little hint here where he asks what type we think it is. The other type of post that was posted like this was Sudowoodo, who is a rock-type Pokemon. But he had asked and gave us options between rock or grass and then some other stuff. And most people click rock because he's a rock-type Pokemon, but he looks like a grass-type Pokemon. So maybe it's the same thing with Teddy Ursa. He's very clearly a normal-type Pokemon, and we know that. But his affinity for honey and things like that might give him the ability to be a bug-type Pokemon too. So that might be the type 3 type thing that he's been hinting at, is the theme for Titan, is how do they access this other type that they have deep within them, right? And so I think that's going to be it for today, covering the newest information from Riddler Khu. Hopefully we get a real trailer sometime soon that kind of can give us some clarity on all this information that Riddler Khu has been giving us lately. If you have any thoughts, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to follow for awesome Pokemon content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
you.